when some people broke out of the poverty class level, now it's like your problems is not my problems no more. We not on the same playing field. You feel me? And that's how it is nowadays. You got people that done broke into a lot of different brackets. It's not the same neighborhood no more.
Not everybody wants a big bee's nest. So it's a greed now.
It's an even bigger greed.
Right, it's a greed now instead of, let me get my people right.
People want so much money until you realize how valueless money is. What if we spent all that time trying to figure out how we can get clean water out of the earth?
And land.
And oil and shit like that.
Right.
You feel me? Now we have more value than these billionaires doing. They don't own oil. They don't own clean water. You feel me?
But now it's like, man, my great-great-grandpa, he put our family in line. He set up like this, this, and this. We got oil companies, we got this, we got that. We got land in this and places. You feel me? What's the currency y'all paying with? Well, Uncle them just fixed my car. So Uncle them can come get free groceries over here at the grocery store when they need to. Woo out the bam, you feel me?
Man.
Just save bro life. Oh, okay. Well, woo out the bam. Hey, he can come grab cars from this shop anytime he want to. You feel me? Like, that all works in enterprise.
Cooking make me look at it all. Ain't no A's or assistance, just days of persistence. Snow White nights turn to days in the kitchen. Battle tested, get paid is the mission.
So, if we see on average how many people operate in that sense, there's gonna be a lot of people that's just gonna keep stirring that pot. That ain't gonna get no better. And people are trying to completely change. Oh, we all need to do this, and we all need to do this, and we all need to. You really think that you're gonna change that many people's emotions? And that means that every environment would have to be on the up and up. It's easy to understand why back then, why things were more simpler in certain times. Why, like in the 90s, it was like a 2-year interval, I believe. But like when my dad was chopping it up with me about Freaknik.
Dancing, laughing, playing your music. It's a moment.
The interstate, the highway was a street party.
How you could leave your car outside on the middle of the E-way and come back and it'll still be there, and everybody outside, y'all kicking it, random people. It's people barbecuing. We looking at that like, man, that's crazy. Cause you can't walk up on nobody's car or nothing, or nobody barbecue nowadays. You would probably get blown down. Who are you? You can't leave your car nowhere, man. That car gone. I don't care what it is, from a rust bucket to a Hellcat, it's gone. So you got to think about like the population, how much less crowded it was in certain areas. You have to also factor all of that in, because now when it's like that, and like you said, there's no media too. It ain't no emotional tsunami, you feel me? Because there's no big, widespread place to place all of this emotional tension in. You have to keep that where you at and in your environment. So there was more attention in specific environments like a neighborhood and things like that. But that stuff wasn't leaving y'all neighborhood unless you calling a family member across state or something like that. Hey, this happened over here. Hey, auntie, this happened over here. This going on over here. Then those certain groups of people. But when you can hop online and get 2 million, 3 million views on this video of this one opinion, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So,
and another reason I feel like it was easier for people to do that back in the day, because people, especially groups of people, had more things in common. You feel me? I feel like classification had a lot to do that. When some people broke out of the poverty class level, now it's like your problems is not my problems no more. We not on the same playing field. You feel me? And that's how it is nowadays. You got people that done broke into a lot of different brackets. It's not the same neighborhood no more.
And these brackets that people are breaking into are, I wouldn't say unobtainable, but it's like, why would I want to have that much bread? Why would I want to touch that much? Like at a certain point, it's like, man, money is a resource, right? You feel me? So with that, and this is one thing like I heard from Charleston White. He like, man, I don't want that much money. He like, I don't want to touch that much bread. He like, it's a certain amount of evil that goes into touching that much money. What you need all of that money for? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like after a certain level, and it's like once you surpass a certain level, it just becomes a lot of greed. And I won't say this is for all people who has, you feel me, fell into a high specific bracket, because you might have a person who genuinely doing something right, making a good ton of, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's just a fact that you know, like, man, bro, there's a majority of those people are doing a lot of greedy chess moves for that stuff. And this stuff may affect people in large quantities or small quantities.
For sure.
You never know. I mean, I don't want to say you never know, because you see how the environments and places we live turn out. But now you got to think like this is super widespread now. Like, yeah, it was widespread then, but with technology and expansion, population and all of this, now this is becoming, it's not everybody want the big bee's nest. So it's a greed now. Instead
it's
of
even bigger greed.
Right. It's a greed now instead of, let me get my people right. You know, nobody thinks in that mindset of let me get my people right no more. Like,
that's why
it's a saying, but when you go behind the action of let me get my people right, it's not just money. Money is far from it. Money is the resource.
Man, you feel
me?
Yeah.
So if money is the resource and you need that much of it, how many people you got? You feel me? You must be tied in with something else, because it ain't that many. That money ain't coming to me.
Yeah.
So at that point,
it's like when you make that much money, like you a billionaire, it's like you literally have to have so much self-discipline, because you know that the fact that you have so much more power over entire population just because you got that number on you. You feel me? Oh, the billionaire said this, the billionaire said, you have that much power under you. So it's hard for you not to, you feel me, not utilize it, but abuse it. Because you know, if I put out this one thing, at least 100,000 people to 1 million people gonna buy it just because of my name and the money that I built up. But I say that to say this, people want so much money until you realize how valueless money is. Like, think about it like this. Now this is just hypothetical, you feel me? You need money as a resource. But think about all the time we spent trying to figure out how to make money. What if we spent all that time trying to figure out how we can, a way to get clean water out of the earth?
And land.
And oil and shit like that.
Right.
You feel me? Now we have more value than these billionaires doing. They don't own oil. They don't own clean water. You feel me? Money gonna come and go. Water, oil, all them commodities not going nowhere. It's only a few. It's only so much.
And if I go outside right now and be like, bro, man, how are we trying to get this oil and this land and this money?
Niggas will look. Nigga, what?
What? Oh, what's on my face? You feel me? Like, you feel me? But if it's about some, hey, folks, I got this move, I got this wop, we could go, you feel me, bust this move and do this and woo wop and bam and shake and scratch.
Yeah.
And put everything on the line for something that's gonna deteriorate and go anyway, bro. What you gonna do with money besides spending?
That's because it sound good. People make it sound good.
That number look and sound good when you greedy. You feel me? A lot of people can put more on their plate than eyes bigger than their stomach. Put it that way. That's what my OG used to say. Put some of that food back. Your eyes bigger than your stomach. Because 9 times out of 10, she know I'm not even gonna finish the plate that I'm grabbing. We're not even talking about what she told me to put back. You ain't even finished this. Come on, you 40, 50 years of age with this. Obviously, yeah, you know you trying to pass down and help the generation below you. But at a certain point, if you're producing like I said, back to taking care of your people. If you're producing people that are producing, because taking care of your people is producing people that can produce.
Yeah.
You feel
Putting
me?
them on.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because if you putting out people and you're not putting out people that can produce, then you got a person out here that's liable to be a product of their environment. So with that being said, all right, boom. Come on, bro. You need $100 billion to take care of your next few generations that's gonna be producing anyway. Like I said, bro, it's a greed at a certain point.
It is.
It's a greed at a certain
It is.
point.
It's like, oh, I got to this number. Now I know I can get to this number. I know I can
And-
get to that number.
And it's crazy because I'm like, okay, I understand. It's good to have motivation. It's good to have hustle. It's good that you can make this move as quick. It's good
Yeah.
that you can do a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'll spend more time teaching if I had the resources. Because money goes, knowledge doesn't go. You feel me?
Mhm.
If I feed my knowledge to the people that I'm producing, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, my money, I could pass my money down, and my money ain't gonna mean shit if there's no knowledge behind using it.
Shit.
I can do all of this work and then produce some non-producing motherfuckers, and then they blow all that money, and my generation tarnished.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, without them even having to blow the money, it losing value as the years go on.
Right. But if I make this bread, spend more time teaching, knowing that this bread is going to not only teaching and producing, but the elements that I know matter, which is like you were saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm putting them onto this.
Now we got a
Land.
spot now.
Come on now.
Come on.
Land, gold, clean water.
Bro, it's gonna be a point in time where motherfuckers will, it's now. They killing kids and babies over oil and clean water. You feel me? That just shows you how valuable that is. Money can't compare to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like people chasing the wrong thing. They chasing the wrong thing.
And once they understand how like huge it is, they can understand the pieces that's being moved by the people with that much power and bread.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I'll be low key. I'll be out the way, because I don't need me personally, I can't think of nothing that much money would like really satisfy me with.
I said that all the time, bro. I'm not gonna be able to spend all that.
A bunch of things in this day and age is a bunch of more stuff for you to get taken.
To
more
maintain.
Stuff right. You feel me? It's like
Another bill.
you only need so much money to get things that you need that's valuable, that you could pass down. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Even with large quantities, it's like, come on,
Mm-hmm.
So, and most people, they trying to do this stuff for the stretch. It's like, you want to be here this long? You need to be here to help your people produce as best you can, because when it is time for you to go, that's all that you're gonna be remembered by.
That's
that
it.
money not gonna mean nothing. 2 generations and now that money, oh, my great grandpa,
He had that bread.
he had that bread, but the nigga saying that is a spoiled little, you feel me? Come on, bro.
It's being counterproductive in a sense. You made all that money just to ruin your next generations coming up.
But now it's like, man, my great grandpa, you feel me? He put our family in line. He set up like this, and this. We got oil companies, we got this, we got that. We got land in this in places. You feel me? My dad and my uncle, they own this, and this. My dad and uncle gave me this. You feel me?
Yeah.
Our doctors, my auntie and them, and my niece over there, you feel me? They do this. You feel me? All you need, what? Therapy? Do woo out the dam, do this and that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, when that's all kept in, you feel me, in house and with your people, you ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to kill you on your hospital bed. You ain't gotta worry about not eating at this time.
Yeah.
Because they got a grocery store in your car. They got a shop over there, whatever. What's the currency y'all paying with? Well, Uncle them just fixed my car. So Uncle them can come get free groceries over here at the grocery store when they need to. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, woo out the bam, you feel me?
Man.
Just save bro life. Oh, okay. Well, woo out the
We got a
bam.
position.
Hey, he can come grab cars from this shop anytime he want to.
Come on. Come on.
New, you what you want. You feel me? Like that all works in enterprise. And then the money just be the little whatever on the back end.
Yeah.
You fill in the blanks with the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Why the money gotta be, you feel me?